Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be checking out this amazing RC car over here. Now, this product was sent to me to review, but I'm here to give you my honest opinion on it. As you can see, I also got a GoPro on this thing, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to take it outside. We're going to test it not only on asphalt, but we're also going to go ahead and give it a test on some very rugged snow. So check this thing out. This is what it looks like under the hood. Of course, it does come with this awesome cover. So what I'll do next is just kind of put the cover back on, and we'll take this thing right into the road itself. All right, guys, so check this thing out. As you can see, we're currently on the actual road, and of course, we are going to get that beautiful high definition footage with that GoPro as well. It's super, super cold out here, so let's see how durable this thing actually is. Few things that I want to cover really quickly is not only is it super durable, but just check out the actual shocks and suspension on this thing. We're going to get much closer so you can actually see that. As I press down, you can really see that whether you're turning to the left or right. Now you can adjust the actual tension here between the shock springs. Super, super simple to go ahead and do that. Now with that being said, another cool thing about this is that nice little foam that we get over here. All right, guys, so what we're going to do really quickly is a few more donuts. Okay, so check this out. We're gonna get much lower, and I really want you guys to see how durable this thing actually is. It is currently covered in snow and ice, as you can see, including the shock springs itself. And with that being said, check this out. You can see we've lost zero power. This thing's absolutely durable. Even that beautiful steel plate at the bottom is doing such an amazing job. And when I go ahead and press down, once more, you could really see that really going to work there. We're gonna do another quick durability test on this thing. You can see we have a bunch of snow, and check this thing out. We're gonna go ahead and just really make it go all over the place. All right, guys, so check that out. After that quick slow motion shot of this thing just spinning around and going crazy, you could see right underneath it how well this thing can really hold its ground and actually stay in place. And then check this out once more with that suspension. I'll go ahead and drop it from about 5 feet high, and you can see it really just does an amazing job with that steel plate. So next up, we're gonna go back into the studio and actually talk about more of the features. All right, guys, so we are now back in the studio, and as you can see, I have everything laid out for us so we could really go ahead and take a look at what else comes with this. So first off, here's the controller. That's what I was using outside, obviously. Very simple. All you have to do is go ahead and flip it on just like that. You'll see because that we don't have the actual car on, it will go ahead and blink continuously. Beautiful, beautiful wheel on this thing to go ahead and steer. And then of course we have that throttle that we were really using out there, which is pretty awesome. We have all of the trim settings that we need, and of course you can go ahead and invert the controls and steering. Now check this out, comes with a bunch of hardware, so you can really customize this thing, and we can also go ahead and finish off this wheel. So I actually wanted to take this tire off really quickly, so I go ahead and show you guys exactly how to go ahead and do that. So boom, just like that, you could really go ahead and work on the rest of this thing. So it's perfect for a hobby car. Take a look at that. You could really see, you can go ahead and do a full breakdown on this anytime you want. And another really cool thing about it is if you want to adjust the tension in the shocks, it's super simple. All you have to do is go ahead and twist right over here, and that's actually going to allow us to go ahead and really adjust the sort of spring tension on this. Super simple to go ahead and do that. You could do that tool list. Now for everything else that does require a tool, you'll see that right over here we have everything we need. Now for that body cover that we had on earlier, take a look at that. You can see we really put this thing to work. We put it to the test as much as possible, driving it not only on the street, but of course even through snow and ice. Now, if you get anything in the inside of it in terms of that brushless motor or around it in the housing, very simple. It does come with this nice brush, so all you have to do is just go right in there, and then you can just go ahead and brush everything out. So you can really go ahead and take care of this thing. Now another cool feature about it is that wheelie bar that we get on the back, and that beautiful spoiler to really go ahead and make sure that this thing stays on the ground, because as you've seen before, this thing just wants to take off and absolutely fly. Now, in terms of charging the batteries, very simple. It does come with this USB charger, and then on the other end, you just go ahead and plug the battery in just like that. So you do want to make sure it's on the correct way. And and then you can go ahead and charge this thing up. Now, it does come with 2 batteries, as you can see, and with that being said, another really cool feature about this is in terms of turning it on, it's very, very simple. You just go ahead and turn it on from right over here once it's connected. So we have that all connected with the battery, and then once that is there, you'll just go ahead and turn the actual controller on, and then we'll get that sort of audio, and check that out. Beautiful. This thing is so, so strong. Honestly, I love it a lot. My son loves it as well, but honestly, I'm actually going to be keeping this thing for myself because it is kind of an adult car, so I really do like it. So overall, I would highly, highly recommend this. So if you guys found this review helpful today, have a nice day.